It's hard to put in words, because if you're in youth soccer, it's what you work for, to be at the pinnacle of youth soccer and to be able to lift the oldest trophy in the country. It brought tears to my eyes watching the families and the players enjoy what they've invested in for years.
I don't know, it's an experience that, I've never experienced before, and it's been fantastic because it was the first time that I felt it. And again, I still think a lot of credit needs to go to Jeremy Harkins, because he's the one that, was with the group all year, with a lot of the successes. And I was fortunate enough to be here and on staff, and, he gave me the opportunity, which was, awesome. Well, I think it's, started a trend here with these guys that, not winning one, in your youth career is amazing. But to do it twice in a row and do it 3 times in a row with the birth year change, it's amazing how they're able to do it for 3 years in a row. And the accomplishments that these kids are going to have and going forward is, they've proved that I don't think there's a ceiling for this group.
When we first started our first year at Nationals, we would have never thought we'd make it this far, and to think that we could do it again and again and again, it's absolutely amazing.
This team has been together since they were about 9 or 10, and this has been years in the making. Every year has been planned for these boys to achieve, a specific goal.
It really means a lot to me. Best coach in the country right here. Best friends, these are going to be my friends for life, and truly, I can't even put into words what it means. It's truly unbelievable.
The ODP Thanksgiving Interregional is a really important event for our players because it's an opportunity for them to compete in a representative format.
To be able to play against different players from different parts of the country, kind of the best of the best from the 4 regions coming to one environment, and to be able to train and play over the course of a week is really like no other event across the country.
My experience here at ODP has been phenomenal. The environment's different. It's definitely elevated competition, excellent coaching staff.
This ODP event, I think, is critical to a lot of the careers of the young ladies that have a chance to come and play, because some of them won't have had this experience of an elite level like this. And so for them to be put under pressure, to know that there's college scouts, to know that they're playing against other elite teams, I think it gives them kind of this sense of what's coming next in their life.
It's really exciting coming and playing in front of a bunch of college coaches, because you don't really get that at a club team.
I think it allows them to prepare for the next level, whether that be for some of them, lucky ones going on to national teams, or others going on for college.
It's totally humbling to be playing around such elite level athletes, especially playing against and with people from all around the country, and getting to know their different styles of play and getting challenged every day makes you grow as a player, but it also gives you respect for other players out there, and also gives you a sense of the level of intensity and the level of quality out there, so you know how to push yourself to become greater.
And so this really gives them a real life experience that they don't get otherwise when they're with their regular club teams and playing in their local leagues.
I love coming to participate in ODP because it's such a different atmosphere. Everyone here is dedicated to the sport and supportive of each other, but also demanding, because we need to be good players and connect as a team.
It's really interesting because playing in front of all the college scouts and even national staff, you have to get used to it. So there's a lot of nerves a lot of the time, but obviously, hopefully they're going to play on bigger stages as they progress in their careers. And it's a great experience to be able to get through that. Obviously believing in yourself as a player and having confidence that you can handle that pressure.
There's no doubt that ODP was incredibly influential in my career. What I gained from ODP was, again, the sense of competitiveness, elite level that I didn't get playing at home, meeting players from not only just in my region, but across the country, and see how soccer was played in different places, and really to explore soccer in a way that I just couldn't do it on a local level. And it gave me a chance to be exposed to some higher coaching and ultimately make my way to a youth national team pool and then onto the national team.
We're here because our daughter Haley, she has Down syndrome. She plays on the top soccer team.
So we're here today because my son Finn is involved in the top soccer program. He's a child with special needs, and we've been looking for good opportunities for him to engage with other youth and get involved in a positive environment and get some health and exercise.
It just brought her out of her shell. She loves to come here and participate in a sport that she normally can't participate in.
Allie's benefited from playing with top soccer because it allows her to interact with kids outside of school because she doesn't really get a lot of interaction with other kids. She also gets interactions with teenagers, she gets interactions with adults.
It's just nice to see smiles on everybody's faces, and they're always so energetic and fun to play with and fun people to just be around in general. I just enjoy the whole atmosphere.
Watching Finn participate in top soccer is it's really great. I mean, he's a child that struggles with socialization, and something positive and enthusiastic like this always gets him more excited and more involved with his peers.
So I'm a buddy here, and that basically means that I do one-on-one with the players and help them through practice. It's 2 hours on a Saturday morning where you just get to come out and have fun. You can help little kids play soccer, you can actually play soccer with some of the older kids, and at the end of the day, at least, you feel pretty good about you doing something for someone else.
I feel like the program matures me as a person, and it helps me be a better leader and teach them to be better leaders. So it's really matured me as a person.
Watching the kids be able to improve week by week and watching their parents.
Welcome to Wilson, North Carolina for this U.S. Youth Soccer National League matchup between UFA Premier and Fullerton Rangers. Fullerton Rangers will be in white today, and UFA Premier will be in black. UFA will start off with the first half kick. UFA looking to keep possession. Fullerton looking to keep possession here, looking to move the ball back to their center of the field. Fullerton looking to get possession. Number 21, Osborne on the ball. Fullerton looking to move forward. Look to play over the ball over top to number 3, Casey Garrity. Casey Garrity does a good job of pressuring and forces the ball out of bounds, but it will be a UFA throw-in. UFA gets the ball back into play. Number 16, Morgan Castle on the ball. They decide to go back to their goalkeeper. Fullerton looking to keep possession here. See if they can create something out of this with number 3, Casey Garrity. Garrity still with the ball. Garrity looks to cross the ball into the 18. UFA looking to get the ball in early. They're able to find number 23, Hannah Schroeder, who's quickly dispossessed, and Fullerton is back on the ball. Fullerton looking to move the ball forward to number 15, Victoria Lopez. Fullerton looking to keep the ball moving. Able to find Casey Garrity out here on the near sideline. It's a great tackle there by number 21, Hope Osborne. Fullerton gets the ball back. They're looking to throw the ball in. Do get the ball back into play. They're able to find number 6, Melissa Freo. Fullerton has the ball in the box. Freo on the ball. Looking to take a shot, and it does deflect. Just goes straight out of bounds for a UFA goal kick. Fullerton definitely has a lot of the possession right now, looking and has looked promising. Number 21, Osborne on the ball. Number 13, Riley Clark, comes up to take this for UFA. Fullerton's able to deal with that. UFA looking to switch the ball, but can't quite get it over the Fullerton defender, number 17. UFA now on the ball. But Fullerton, good job to pick up the ball. Do find number 3, Gracie Garrity. Still looking to move forward. Takes a touch, but just too big, and UFA are able to regather the ball. Number 10, Jacqueline Ramirez Garcia. Number 21, Hope Osborne on the ball, looking to work down this near sideline, but the ball does go out of bounds. Ball is out of play, and it will be a Fullerton throw-in. Osborne will take this one. Looking to get the ball back into play. She does. The ball goes into Ferrejo. Number 17, Martinez, comes up, but can't quite get there. UFA is able to thwart the ball away, and we're going the other way. Looking to find Garrity. Garrity looking to play the ball across the front of goal, but nobody is there to put the ball home. Number 17, Martinez, picks up the ball. Garrity looking to get forward, but does commit a foul, so UFA will now have the ball and a free kick. UFA do get the ball back into play. Find number 7, Rachel Rajek. UFA looking to keep the ball now. UFA looking to get forward. They have been under a lot of pressure these first 8 minutes of the game. Looking to provide a little attack of their own here. But Fullerton do well to get back defensively and are able to stop the UFA attack. Number 11, Catherine Mackin will stand over this one. Look to put the ball in towards that back post, as that's where a lot of her teammates are standing. Low driven ball in, flicked on by one of the UFA players, and the ball will trickle out of bounds for a corner kick. Number 9, Caitlin Castelli will take this corner for UFA. Short corner here. Castelli will look to play the ball in first time. Able to find Lopez. Lopez lays the ball back off for Osborne. Osborne turns and goes back the other way to keep possession. They'll switch the play out and find Martinez. Looking to see if they can keep the ball. Look to see, keep the ball moving. Number 15, Lopez, trying to see what she can do. Ball gets knocked away. Comes back out to number 23, Valea. Hope Osborne decides to go back to her goalkeeper, who then plays out to number 1, Williamson. Do have a UFA throw-in. We are about to enter the 12th minute here in Wilson, North Carolina. Score is still 0-0. Fullerton has definitely had the majority of the possession so far in this game. UFA is looking to kind of settle the game down a little bit and keep possession. But Fullerton are doing a great job of making sure there is pressure around the ball when UFA are on it. And when Fullerton do receive the ball back, they're quick to go forward and try to find one of their forwards. That ball does roll into the goalkeeper, so UFA will have a chance to build out from the back. Much of today's modern game is from the goalkeeper. Many teams will look to build out from the back, not looking to necessarily punt the ball long or go big with it, but look to maintain possession and build out through your center backs and your outside backs. That allows a team to maintain possession and slowly work their way up the field. You pretty much see that at every level now, as it started in the professional game, but has slowly made its way down to that youth level. just allows teams to, like I said, maintain possession of the ball, and then they're not losing as quickly. Because as soon as you punt it or throw it, you tend to give the ball away, or it ends up being a 50-50 ball when you'd rather have 100% of the ball. They are able to find number 7, Rachel Rajic. UFA will look to throw the ball in, but the ball goes back to Jackie Garcia. Fullerton looking to get forward, but aren't able to connect. As that sun starts to set, it is definitely making it a little bit chillier here in Wilson, North Carolina. We've had wind all day, but it's pretty much died down now. There's just a little bit of a breeze, but nothing too crazy. Earlier in the day, we had quite the breeze that would hold the ball up. This breeze isn't going to do anything or affect any of the play, other than making it a bit chillier out there for the players. UFA do have a throw in deep in their attacking half here. Look to see if they can make something out of this. And the ball will go out of play for a Fullerton goal kick. In goal for Fullerton is Jenna Rueno. She will hand the ball off to Jackie Ramirez Garcia to take the kick. Ball is back in play. UFA are on it. Looking to build through Kristen Wishmeyer. Play the ball into the box, and the ball will go out of play for a corner kick. I believe that one appeared to go off of Jackie Garcia. UFA will play a quick short corner here and look to get the ball in the box. They do. The goalkeeper, Ruano, does a great job to come out for that one, and it forces UFA to play the ball out of bounds. Ball's back in play with Verheo. Fullerton will look to keep possession after being under a bit of pressure. Garcia on the ball. Looks to play forward to number 3, Garrity, who isn't quite able to control it. Williamson on the ball. Looks to find Garrity. Garrity steps in. Is there, but isn't able to maintain possession. They do find number 15, Lopez. Lopez looking to go forward. Beautifully cuts inside. Looks to back outside to Garrity. Garrity looks to cross it in first time, and she will get a corner out of this. Fullerton will bring 2 players over this corner. Looks like they'll probably go ahead and play it short. They have Garcia and Ochoa over there. Garcia does play the ball into the box. They do get a little flick ball in, but it does go over the crossbar and out for a goal kick. Kristen LaCourie is in goal for UFA. She'll take this goal kick. Garrity is there for Fullerton to win that header. Ball drops for number 23, Leia. Fullerton with the throw in. Looking to see if they can keep the ball in their attacking half and get something out of this. As they started off the game very strongly and were able to keep possession in their attacking half, but recently UFA has done a good job of applying some pressure around the ball and hasn't really allowed Fullerton to do much with it. Garcia calmly rolls the ball out here to Osborne. Osborne finds number 8 in the middle. Ramirez Garcia back on the ball. Finds Williamson. Williamson to Villa. Villa looking for the ball over top to Garrity. Garrity not quite there. But Lopez is able to pick it up. Lopez still on the ball. Looks to cut the ball back, but defensively, Riley Clark is there to clean it up. UFA need to look to keep the possession here. But Ramirez Garcia does a great job to come across and make that tackle. UFA with possession, but will lose out, and the ball will go out of bounds for a Fullerton throw-in. Lopez on the ball. Lopez seems to be their main target up there. Looks like they are probably playing a 4-4-2 Fullerton, as Ramirez and Freo are up top. Lopez on the ball. Lopez looks to take a shot. Does put it in towards that back post. But the Cure is there to make it. Looking to keep the ball through Catherine Waitree. Number 23, Hannah Schroeder, flicks that one on, but cannot connect with her teammate, Rachel Razek. Lopez is on the ball. They do lose it, but quickly regain possession at half. Williamson looking to move the ball forward, but is unable to connect. UFA looks to have a bit of time and space here. They're able to find number 7, Razek. Razek is able to find Morgan Kasel out wide. And it looks like we'll have 2 substitutions here for Fullerton. Number 19, Yahara Pavon, will check in along with number 20, Julia Burdick. So going to be another UFA throw-in. And it looks like we will have a foul against UFA, and the ball will come out. Ball is back in play here by Fullerton. Lopez trying to hold the ball up and does it very well. Garrity on the ball. Looks to play inside and does. Lopez back on it. Looking to go forward. UFA looking for the ball over top, but Williamson for Fullerton is there and will take care of it. Ramirez Garcia on it. Rolls the ball out here to Hope Osborne. Osborne back to Ramirez Garcia. Julia Burdick will move her way down this near sideline. Look to go inside and then play Garrity down towards the end line, but she is unable to keep the ball in play, and it will go out for a goal kick. UFA will have a substitution. Number 24, Kendall Hoskins, will come in. If you are joining us, we are in the 25th minute of this U.S. Soccer National League matchup here in Wilson, North Carolina, against Fullerton Rangers. Fullerton Rangers against UFA Premier. We are tied 0-0. Fullerton has definitely had the majority of the ball. Lopez looks to keep the ball in. Osborne on the ball now. Looking to get involved in play from her outside back position. Lozano to connect to pass. Does find Burdick. Burdick finds Garrity. Garrity on the ball, looks inside. Ramirez Garcia does a great job to step in front of that pass and intercept. Lopez trying to do something with it, is able to get her body in. Tries to get it out of her feet. Lays off a teammate, Pavin, but Pavin is not able to do anything with it. Looking for Garrity. Garrity steps in, does win the ball, and there's a shot by Freo, but it does go over the goal. Ball's in play. Looks like we're going to have another substitution here then for UFA. Looks like number 19, Catherine Woods, will be coming into the game. And she'll replace number 7, Rachel Razik. Looking for Garrity. Garrity looking to pick up the second ball. Does. Knocks it down for a teammate, but UFA are there to pick that up. Osborne there with that tackle. Not able to win possession. Garcia Ramirez does a good job to step in and win that one. Garrity trying to work the sideline, but loses out. And does commit a foul. Bit of a late hard challenge there from Garrity. Ball's back in play. Garrity trying to get on this one. Does, and looks to play the ball down the line and will win a throw-in. Looks like number 7, Kayla Berserdo, will be entering the game for the Rangers. Ball's in play, and UFA is able to keep Fullerton from doing much of anything with it. Lopez is able to cross the ball into the box, but nobody is there to head it home. That's a great finish there by number 8, Ochoa. She did an excellent job of picking that ball up at the top of the 18, takes a touch out of her feet, and finishes. There is nothing that the goalkeeper, Kristen LeCurry, could have done about that one. Looks like number 18, Cameron Dillingham, will come in for UFA. And number 13, Brianna Penne, will come in for Fullerton. Fullerton looking to keep possession of the ball. Ramirez Garcia is able to find Garrity. Lopez does a great job to turn, looking for Garrity, but is not able to connect with her. UFA is able to clear the ball out of bounds for a Fullerton throw-in. Looks like number 28, Natasha Pruman, will come in. Lopez looks to keep possession down in the corner. Ramira Garcias looks to find Peruman. UFA now has a bit of possession, looking to see if they can build out from the back. They really haven't had much possession recently. Fullerton looks to push this ball forward. They do in Lopez. Lopez looking to cross it. Does, but it goes off a UFA. Will be a Fullerton corner.
Julia, first pose! First pose, Julia! Yes, Evie! Yes, Evie! Yes!
They look to play it short. Gives it back to Ramirez Garcia. Ramirez Garcia tries to hit it in the first time, but is not able to connect cleanly. So UFA is able to play out. They're able to find 24, Kendall Hoskins. But Hoskins looks to find a pass, but is not. They can't keep it in bounds. Looks like we'll have another substitution here for Fullerton. Number 2, Catherine Ledden will come in. Number 15, Lopez, will be replaced by Ledden. Fullerton will take a shot, but it will go wide and will go roll out of bounds for a goal kick. Fullerton has definitely had the majority of the possession this first half. UFA looking to get forward, but Fullerton does a good job defensively to get that ball back. Pavin looking to find one of her teammates and does so. Ball will stay in bounds for UFA. UFA really just needs to slow this game down and connect a couple passes. UFA continues to look for that big ball, but it's really not really having much success with it. They need to combine and make shorter passes to look to keep possession, so that way they can slow this game down and get the game back in control a little bit. Fullerton is really doing a good job, though, of when UFA has the ball, they are getting pressure around it. And are quickly winning the ball back. Number 28, Peruman looks to put the ball into the box. Does so, but it will roll all the way back to the goalkeeper, Kristen LeCoury. If I had to venture a guess what possession is right now, I would say Fullerton's got about 70% of the possession, as they're doing a great job of making sure that they're moving off the ball to come find it. And their coach is definitely asking them to do that on a consistent basis. Fullerton looks to keep the ball. Number 20, Burdick, looks to play the ball down the line. Is able to win the ball back. Looking to find a teammate. Does cross into the center of the box, but is not able to find anyone. Looking to play the ball over the top there was number 20, Burdick, but wasn't able to find anybody. This is better from UFA, looking to keep the ball, but at times like that, they are too slow on it and need to play 1 and 2 touch to keep that ball moving. They're having success when they're playing simple. Chance here for Fullerton, but number 6, Catherine Watchery, does a good job to come across and clean that up. Fullerton looking for something here. Takes a shot, but can't quite get it in. That was number 3, Casey Garrity. UFA looking to build out now. They decide to go back to their center back. It's a little bit better here from UFA. Looking to hold the ball up is number 23, Hannah Schroeder. And the 40th minute, just over 5 minutes left to go in this first half. Current score is 1-0 to Fullerton. Looks like number 12, Adriana Alvarez, will be checking into the game. Number 8, Ochoa, will come out. She did have the only goal. She does have the only goal of this game so far. She did have a heck of a shot from just outside the 18. Went towards that right side of the goal and passes the outstretched arms of the goalkeeper. Fullerton moving the ball nicely here, trying to get forward. Ramirez Garcia takes a shot from about 35 yards out, but isn't going to test the goalkeeper from there. Fullerton just really look like they want this game more than UFA does. UFA just needs to move the ball a little bit quicker and look to keep as much possession as they can. Jackie Martinez Garcia does a good job to come across and make sure that ball is knocked out of play. It does give UFA a throw-in. Number 19, Pavan, does a great job to bring that ball down. Ball will go out of bounds here for a Fullerton throw-in. UFA looking to keep possession. Something that the Rangers have done very well in this first half is keeping the ball moving and keeping the game simple. Looking to play 1 and 2 touch, and they also have lots of movement off the ball, which definitely helps for players that are on the ball to find someone to play to. And then defensively, they're very organized. They get numbers behind the ball quickly and make sure to get pressure around the ball, so that way UFA isn't able to have time and space. Garcia will look to take this one. Let's play the ball forward to Peruman, but Peruman is not able to stay on the end of it. Just over a minute left in this first half. Gary looking to work that far side of the field. She is able to earn herself a throw-in. She quickly gets the ball back into play. Is able to find Perimian. Perimian puts the ball in the center of the box, but is not able to find a teammate. Rangers looking to apply a bit of pressure and try to keep the ball in the attacking half, but the ball does go out of play and off number 20, Burdick, out for a goal kick. McCurry puts the ball back into play. Good step there by Ledden. But UFA is able to pick it up. Looking to play number 23, Hannah Schroeder in. But Schroeder is not able to get on the end of it. Williamson does a good job to come across and cover there. Looks like we will have 1 extra minute added onto this first half. Williamson did a great job there, recognizing that her other center back and center back partner, Catherine Ledden, stepped across, so she had to step across and cover. And she did a great job of stepping across and knocking that ball out of bounds for a throw-in. Rangers looking to get the ball back into play. Martinez Garcia looking to play the ball at the sideline. Ball gets knocked out of bounds and will be a Rangers throw-in. Rangers looking to get the ball in quickly, but referee wasn't having any of it as they did go too far out the field. UFA gets back on the ball. And that will do it for our first half here in Wilson, North Carolina for this U.S. Youth Soccer National League matchup between Fullerton Rangers and UFA Premier. We appreciate you tuning in for this first half. This first half has been brought to you by Turbo Sports Network. We're glad you tuned in, and we hope to see you for the second half. And we are back for second half action here in Wilson, North Carolina for our U.S. Youth Soccer National League matchup between the Fullerton Rangers and UFA Premier. At halftime, the Rangers are leading 1-0 with a goal from Ochoa. Fullerton definitely had majority of the possession in that first half. UFA really wasn't able to dwell on the ball too long as Fullerton were quickly around it and able to win the ball back. Something that UFA really needs to try to focus on this half is getting a little bit more possession, looking to play 1 and 2 touch and play simple to keep the ball. That first half they looked for a lot of long balls over the top, but it just wasn't on, as Williamson and Martinez Garcia did a very good job as the two center backs of making and controlling the game from back there, making sure that UFA didn't have any attacking presence. Lopez on the ball. Lopez looking to go forward to Garrity. Garrity has a bit of time and space, looking to cut inside, puts it on her left foot, shoots, and just goes wide. Man, that was a great little effort there from Garrity. She picks up the ball, drives at the center back, takes the touch inside, puts it on her left foot, but just misses wide. Curry will look to get this ball out. She does find a teammate. UFA now has the ball and is looking to go forward with a bit of bit of pace. Morgan Castle is driving at Williamson. Castle looking to knock the ball off of Castle. Williamson does a good job to clear it, but only as far as number 24, Hannah Schroeder. I'm sorry, Kendall Hoskins. Lopez. Anderson looking for the ball. Is able to find it. Turns, but is dispossessed. Williamson does a good job to force number 23, Hannah Schroeder, backwards. Anderson's able to win the ball, but then ball goes off the ball out of play for a UFA throw-in. Number 17, Emily Adamczyk throws the ball in. Rangers looking to keep possession through Hannah Osborne. Williamson does a good job to come across and cover. Looking to play out. Plays the ball down the line for Ochoa.
Evie, well done, Evie.
Gary looking to play her teammate for Hio in. Ochoa looking to go forward, driving at a bit of pace, splits two defenders, takes a shot, but misses wide right. Just wide of the goal. Rangers are doing an excellent job of picking up the ball and driving at the back four, and it is causing that back four of UFA quite a number of problems. Ball out wide here with Garrity. Garrity looking to slide the ball in the center. to Lopez. Lopez turns, shoots, and misses wide. Again, the Rangers have been applying a lot of pressure to UFA, and UFA really has not been able to do much of anything this second half. Gary looking to come across to win it, and trips up the UFA defender. UFA looking to play this ball out. I was not able to do so because number 23, Vila, steps up nicely to intercept that. Ochoa does a good job to get a toe in there. Wins the ball back. Plays the ball out to Anderson. UFA clears the ball away. Well done there by the referee, as there was a ball on the field and he came over, noticed, knocked the ball out of play, and was able to make a call at the same time. Got to give him a little bit of credit for that one. Jessica Martinez looked to put that ball into the box, and as she did, number 33, Emma Bombic from UFA stuck her hand up, handled the ball, and it is a free kick just outside the 18. Ramirez Garcia will look to put this ball in. The majority of the Rangers players are towards that back post. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if Ramirez Garcia looks to put this ball in on goal. She does, in towards that back post, and it hits the crossbar and stays out. Referee stops play here because there was a free kick inside the 18, but the ball has to completely leave the 18 before another player touches the ball. Number 17, Jessica Martinez, does a good job to step in and win that. UFA trying to get something going, but still just are not able to keep possession. Martinez. Martinez gets the ball back into play quickly. Martinez goes back to Williamson. Williamson decides to go back to our goalkeeper, number 4, Janet Ruano. Hope Osborne does a great job to sidestep the UFA player. Looking to release Osborne down the sideline, but can't quite get there. And the ball does go off of Osborne and out for a UFA throw-in. Osborne and Martinez, who are the two outside backs, really like to get forward. That is something that's very beneficial for the Rangers, as it does provide extra attacking power for them. The only thing they have to be aware of is making sure that defensively they are organized well, because otherwise, if UFA is able to pick up the ball, they can quickly counterattack and find and exploit those spaces in behind. But so far, Rangers have done a good job of making sure that doesn't happen. Garrity wins the ball, plays the ball forward to Lopez. Lopez cuts it back, but it is defended well, and UFA are able to go the other way. Martinez does a good job of knocking the ball down to Anderson. Ochoa now has it. Looking for Freo. Freo picks the ball up, looking forward, does a good job, takes a nice little touch, looks for Lopez, but can't quite find her. Ochoa does a great job and a great tackle there. Lopez picks up the ball, looking to get in the 18. Martinez stepping high up the field to win the ball. In the 57th minute here in Wilson, North Carolina for this U.S. Youth Soccer National League matchup. Shot there by Freo. Score is currently 1-0 in favor of the Fullerton Rangers. Ball goes out of bounds for a UFA throw-in. Schroeder trying to keep the ball in but can't, and it goes off for her, and it will be a Rangers throw. Ball comes out here to Martinez. Martinez looks to find Freo. Freo does well to maintain possession, looks to go forward now. Looking to slide Garrity in, but the UFA defense is there. This is 24th, Kendall Hoskins. But again, the Rangers do an excellent job of getting numbers behind the ball, not allowing UFA to break quickly. Plays the ball into Garrity. Garrity looking to take her space. She holds it up. Looks to find Ochoa. Ochoa looking to take a touch out of her feet. Could she have it again? Not quite the same result as the first time she took a shot on goal, which is why Fullerton is in the lead 1-0. Lopez does a good job to pressure the ball there, and they're quickly back on it. Looking to play the ball inside to Ochoa. Ochoa is there. Toe pokes the ball, but right into the goalkeeper's arms. Rangers are really having a lot, controlling a lot of the game right now. They're having a lot of opportunities going forward. UFA really is not able to do much with the ball. When they are on it, the Rangers do a good job of getting numbers around it and are quickly able to win the ball back. Garrity looks across the ball in, goes across the box. Anderson's there but can't quite get it. And she does commit a foul, and the ball will be coming out. UFA looking to play the ball out. Martinez is there to win the ball back. Ball does go out of play, and it will be a UFA throw-in. This ball will be for Adam Chiswick. Ramirez Garcia looks forward towards Garrity, but Garrity can't quite control it. And Garrity will knock the ball out of play for a UFA throw-in. UFA looking at the ball, but again, the Rangers are right there. For how much the Rangers have had possession, they are the UFA is lucky to only be down 1-0 in this game for how much Fullerton has had possession of the ball. The Rangers have had a lot of success going forward and have had a lot of opportunities on goal, but a lot of them have been either wide or just not hard enough to work the goalkeeper. There is a foul there against UFA. Ramirez Martinez will come across to take this one. Look to put the ball forward. Garcia looking to go forward, but can't quite get the ball out of the back, but does, however, win the throw-in. Osborne over there on the far side to take it. Does get the ball in. Ramirez Garcia does a good job to come across and cover for her outside back. Osborne is able to knock that ball out of play for a UFA throw-in. UFA doing a better job here of keeping the ball. Move it a little bit quicker. Just not hard enough. And Anderson does a good job to step in, and Lopez will give chase. Looking to cut the ball inside. And she'll knock the ball off of the UFA defender, and the ball will go out of play for a corner kick. U.S. Soccer would like to thank the following national sponsors and partners for their continued support of its teams, coaches, and players. Fugenetics, Positive Coaching Alliance, and Sunmade. Garcia will look to put this ball back into play. Look towards that near post with a header by Ochoa, but has deflected off of a UFA defender and will go out for another corner. Garcia will put another ball into the box. Towards the middle of the goal. Fall towards that back post. and it will be put over. Got a push in the back there. And Rangers will have another free kick with Garcia. Garcia will look to put this ball in the box. Goes in, keeper mishandles it, and Anderson is able to finish. Martinez put a ball in the box that looked like it should have been collected easily by the goalkeeper, who mishandles it, and Anderson is there to clean up the seconds. Rangers now with a 2-0 lead. UFA going to look to see if they can get anything out of this here. Looking to build out of the back. Are able to connect a couple passes, but Anderson is there and deflects the ball out of bounds for a UFA throw-in. Looks like we'll have a couple substitutions coming in here. One for the Rangers. Number 7, Pursuto. Looking to go forward with a bit of pace, trying to play Garrity in. Garrity's there, applies a bit of pressure to that back line, but is unable to get possession. Freo on the ball. Looks to turn her defender. Looks to cut the ball back, put it on her right foot. Will shoot, but it will go wide of the goal. Looks like we'll have 2 substitutions here for UFA. Number 9, Caitlin Castelli, and number 4, Kristen Wishmere. And we have a foul against the Rangers, so the ball will be coming out for UFA. Look to get the ball back in play. Decided to come over here to Emily Adamsick. Adamsick steps in well. Looks to get the ball back, but Williamson's there. Williamson now has to recover. Williamson to find Ochoa. And the ball will go out of bounds off of Fullerton for a UFA throw-in. Number 19, Pavone will come in. She will replace number 23, Andrea Villa. Soto looking to cross. We're in the 70th minute, about 20 minutes left to go. Rangers are still looking to push to probably get another goal. Lopez looks to cross the ball in the box. Does. But it rolls back to the goalkeeper, Curry, who picks the ball up and will restart play. Garrity on this one. Garrity looking to find Freo. Freo turns into the box, uses her strength to stay on the ball. Looks to put it on that left foot. Ochoa takes a touch out, puts it on her right foot, shoots, and is wide for a goal kick. Looks like number 20, Julia Burdick, for the Rangers will come in. And there will be a substitution for UFA, number 6, Catherine Watry. Ball we put back into play here with the goal kick. Rangers looking to keep the ball. See if they can get this one into the box off of Biserdo. That's number 20, Burdick, that just stepped in the game. That was able to lay that off for Biserdo. Hope Osborne looking to get herself involved in the attack. She does keep the ball in on that far sideline. Does find Pavon's feet. Pavon then finds Freo, who then is not able to find Lopez. Ochoa. Ochoa turns, finds herself in a bit of space, looks to dribble forward. Plays the ball across to number 20, Julia Burdick. Garrity finds the ball, looks to take a touch out of her foot, puts it on her right foot. She's going to look to shoot. And in on goal. And the goalkeeper collects. Pavon picks up the ball, looks to go forward. Plays to Freo. Freo looking to take her space. Tries to cross, but commits a foul, and UFA will have a free kick coming out. Ball back in play. Lopez picks up the ball. Trying to find a teammate. Doesn't Pavon. Lopez again. Shoots. And a goal for Lopez. Goalkeeper number 12, Kristen LeCurry, was able to get a hand, but not enough to push the ball over the crossbar, and Lopez gets herself a goal. UFA looking to get forward. Rangers are able to force them to play backwards. Williamson steps well. Bricerdo tries to play the ball out but is unable to. Go to find Castelli out here on the near sideline. Garrity defends well to make sure that UFA doesn't have an option to cross the ball into the box. Look to find Bricerdo out here on the sideline, but it is just too far ahead of her and she's not able to catch up to it. Bricerdo steps in well, wins the ball back, and looks like she does get fouled and does, and there will be a free kick for the Rangers. Garcia will look to put this ball back into play. Puts the ball in. Freo is there looking to win it, but the ball will run out of play for a goal kick. Looks like we'll have a substitution here for the Rangers. Number 13, Brianna Pena. And number 28, Natasha Perumian. Ball will get put back into play by the UFA goalkeeper. Bricerdo is there to win it. Drops to the feet of Freo. Or, I'm sorry, Lopez. Lopez looks out wide to number 13, Pena, who's not quite able to get there. Garcia is able to come across. UFA is not able to clear the ball out, and it will be a Rangers throw-in. Garrity does well, knocks the ball out of bounds. Castelli looks to get the ball back in quickly. Does, but quickly the Rangers are back on it and are going the other way. Throughout the entirety of this game, UFA really has not been able to get much going. They maybe had one or two opportunities in that first half. This second half, I don't think that number 4, Jenna Rowena, has been tested at all. It has really been all Rangers this whole game. Now for the Rangers, they just have to make sure they don't get complacent. They are up 3-0, but they don't want to get too lazy on the ball and start turning it over to UFA, which will give them a little bit of life and might allow them back into the game. It's important for the Rangers to keep the pressure on, keep the ball moving as much as they can, and maybe even look to add to the lead if possible. We will have two players entering the game for the Rangers. Number 2, Catherine Ledden, will enter the game. And number 12, Adriana Alvarez. Garcia has slid up from her center back position into that center defensive mid role. Playing now as the number 6. Lopez trying to turn but is not able to maintain possession. Just over 8 minutes left in this second half period of U.S. Youth Soccer National League competition between Fullerton Rangers and UFA Premier. If you're a Fullerton Rangers fan, today has been a great day for you. Unfortunately, it has not been that great of a day for UFA Premier. I do have to give UFA credit, though, as Fullerton really has had majority of the possession throughout this game, and it looks like we will have our first yellow card of this match, and it looks like number 28, Natasha Perumian, will get this one. Bit of a hard challenge over there on that far sideline. UFA will get a free kick here. As I was saying earlier, UFA have to give it to them. They've really done a good job of only conceding 3 goals. Fullerton could have had a lot more, but goalkeepers come up with a couple of big saves. And they've also done a good job defensively at times closing down to make sure that Fullerton isn't getting the opportunities in and around that 18-yard box. UFA flicks the ball on, and I believe that will be their first opportunity on goal this half. Reno looks to play the ball out and does, and is able to find number 19, Pavon. Rangers will look to play out, but will pass the ball out of bounds. Williamson cleans that up. Is able to find her teammate, number 12, Adriana Alvarez. Williamson finds Alvarez. Alvarez is able to find her teammate, Burdick. Burdick taking her space, driving with pace. Lopez picks up the ball at the top of the 18, but is not able to control it. Burdick is there, though. Looks to keep the ball. Will drop it. Burdick. And Pavon puts the ball into the box. But it goes out of play for a goal kick. Garcia picks this one up. Another hard challenge over there on the far sideline for Perumian, who is already on a card. Four minutes left in this second half, with here Fullerton Rangers leading 3-0. Ball ends up back in the goalkeeper's arms. She'll look to play out. Probably be a good idea for them here just to look to play big, as there is only 3.5 minutes left in this one. That was well done there by Alvarez. She took away the pass down the line and then stepped back into the space to not allow the ball to go forward. Burdick will play the ball over. Garcia will pick the ball up, looking to take it forward. Slowing the game down a bit, is able to find Pavone. It's a great step there by Julia Burdick. Looks to put Alvarez in. Alvarez takes a touch, past her defender towards the end line. Looks to cut it back, but does not have enough on it to get to any of our teammates. And there will be a foul called against UFA. Again, Garcia will look to take this free kick. Bring Williamson up into the box for this one. Look to put it in towards that back post. She does. It's a great ball in. Nice low driven with a bit of pace. And UFA will knock the ball out for a Fullerton throw-in. Ball gets crossed. Garcia looking to get on the end of it. Is able to get a touch. Ball attempted to get set back for Williamson, but just too far away from her. So Williamson will have to retreat and play the ball out wide to Basurdo. Basurdo looking to play forward. Is able to find a teammate, number 20, Burdick. Basurto will take this throw in. Burdick looks to flick it on. Will be a throw in here for the Rangers. We are, looks like, going into a bit of stoppage time here. Williamson does well to come across and knock that ball out of play. Not much more you could have asked for there from Williamson, just other than just knocking that ball out and getting their defense reset. Rangers at this point looking to try to keep that clean sheet. Which the way they've played this whole game, they should be able to do so. Goalkeeper rolls the ball out to her center back. Look to play forward, but UFA does a good job to intercept. UFA having a little bit of late pressure here, but I don't know that much will come from it. Looks like they'll have a corner kick. Looking to get the ball in play. Looks like they'll play short. They need to get the ball in the box here, and they do. But number 2 is there to clear the ball out, and the referee will end the game there. And that does it for us here in Wilson, North Carolina on day 2 of this U.S. Youth Soccer National League set of games, as Fullerton Rangers walk out with a 3-0 victory over UFA Premier. We thank you again for tuning in to Turbo Sports Network, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.